New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer time for Wednesday, November 26th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer today. It is just a delight. So, as we always do here, we're praying affirmatively. We're here to align ourselves with our truth. And in doing so, to provide for a more fulfilled and a more fulfilling life experience, not just for ourselves, but for all around us. So, if there is anything that you would like prayer for, always remember that you have the option of putting a prayer request into this website. Go to www.ntmedia.org/prayer. We have a family of ministers and practitioners who are delighted to hold your intention. All right. Get rid of that. So, today I wanted to share this very interesting quote with you today. This is from Henry Ward Beecher, author and abolitionist, spiritual leader. He wrote, "Every tomorrow has two handles. We can take hold of it with the handle of anxiety or the handle of faith. We should live for the future, and yet should find our life in the fidelities of the present. The last is only the method of the first." So it's a slightly odd wording, I suppose, because it was written quite a few years ago, centuries ago, actually, or at least, about a century and a half ago. And the first part about how even every tomorrow has two handles, and there's the handle of anxiety, the handle of faith, that's pretty clear. And it's something that we've spoken of many times. But I really like this second part. We should live for the future, and yet should find our life in the fidelities of the present, in the truth of the present. So, a dilemma that can come up, that has come up for me, and it might very well have come up for you, is the idea of, if I'm in the moment, what does that mean about tomorrow? And don't I plan for tomorrow? Don't I think about tomorrow? Or does that somehow mean that I'm not in the moment today? This quote, I believe, clears that up beautifully, because it is in our ability to stay focused in the moment, here and now, and doing what is necessary now, that we ensure that we have a greater, more fulfilled and more fulfilling life experience going forward. So I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Allow yourself to be fully present. Yes, fully present to this moment. And so as I center and ground myself in this moment, I am also centering and grounding myself in the spirit, in loving spirit, God, Gaia, the universe, Allah, knowing that my truth comes from that connection. My truth comes from having been a creation of the One, and that all truth comes from the One. There are many facts in our lives. There are many things that we believe to be facts in our lives. But there is indeed only one truth. There might be many paths to that truth, but there is indeed only the one truth. And so in recognizing that as a human being, I see everything through my human eyes, which include biases, ignorance, knowledge, of course, my ability to be open to perspectives, my ability to be open to different approaches, or my inability to do so. And so, for me, I know that there are a number of distractions from the truth. There are a number of distractions from my authenticity. And so, today, I choose to put aside those inconsistencies, to put aside those distractions, so that I can focus on what is real, what is true within me, what is real and what is true for all of us, so that I can be authentic and I can be genuine and I can be truly who and whose I am. Because as I do that, I am bringing forward my divine nature and allowing my divine nature to inform and to guide and to guard and to enhance my human nature. So that my ability to be fully focused and fully present and fully authentic and genuine, cleaving to the truth of who I am, holding to that with confidence, then I know that as I am present in this moment and as I do the things that need to be done here and now, that I am creating this foundation, building what will become my future. Every step that I have taken, every crawl movement that I have made was something that I needed to learn, something that I needed to progress from, so that I could be a fully functional adult. The same thing applies from a spiritual perspective. Not that I need to learn to be spiritual, but rather I need to learn to open to my spirituality. I need to be able to open to my truth. And the more that I do that in the here and now, the more I can lay that foundation so that what I envision, I can indeed manifest. There is no shortcut. There is no way that we sidestep the issues and the problems and circumstances that come our way. We can try to ignore them. We can say they don't exist. But that's foolish. It doesn't give us anything of value. Denying reality is not an effective tool to working with and through whatever comes my way. And so I see what is in front of me. I hear what is around me. And I use the wisdom of the One to help discern the truth in what I'm hearing and what I am seeing, to discern the truth of how I will show up in this world relative to all of the things that are around me. I choose not to sit in a cave and meditate. I choose to be in this life, in this world, to be a part of it, to be active in it. And for me to do so effectively, for me to do so in a way that allows me to be fully present and allows me to be the place where the light and the love of God shines in this world, then I need to be authentic and genuine in how I present myself. For me to be authentic and genuine, I need to open to that truth. I need to learn how to release what needs to be released. Learn how to open to the vast source and supply of the One. And so as I do this today, as I do this in this moment, I allow for that future. I allow for myself to create a path to fulfillment, a path to fulfilling, a path of enlightenment. And so today, that is my prayer on behalf of myself and on behalf of each and every one of us, that we have the courage, not the lack of fear, but the courage to take those steps, the courage to be authentic in all circumstances, at all times, the courage to hold to our faith, not to be dissuaded by fear, allowing ourselves to be held in the embrace of the One, allowing ourselves to be guided and guarded by the light of the One. And so knowing that this is indeed the truth, knowing that this word goes into the law which always says yes, I can confidently and in thanksgiving and in joy release this word, because I am letting God and I am letting go. And so it is. Live for the future, yet find our life in the fidelities of the present. I love it. All right, folks. Give yourself the gift of presence. The present of presence. Allow yourself to be able to grow and to learn and to explore. Allow yourself to make what we sometimes refer to as mistakes or missteps. Recognize that they are nothing more than the next step towards success, the next step towards understanding and growing, the next step towards your perfection. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, please know that you are loved and you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, Until then.